Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Since Day One. Before we get into this video about Snoop Dogg, as well as Boosie, as well as Gayle King, go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and if you are new, smash that subscribe button to take flight with us.
Fake love, I don't need it, you can keep it, that's a fact. I had to make up my mind. I took that weight on my shoulders. I done been down for.
If you guys haven't heard, Gayle King recently did an interview with one of Kobe Bryant's basketball friends and was asking her questions concerning Kobe Bryant's legacy. During this interview, Gayle King had asked his friend basically some questions referencing towards his 2003-2004 dismissal of some allegations that really never had any depth to the accusations. And we all know that Kobe Bryant was just the best of the best. A great athlete, an awesome family man and girl dad, never cheated on Vanessa or mistreated her. And even Gayle King and Oprah should know that he was the best role model around. Snoop Dogg used his platform, you guys, to basically send his message to Gayle King that she was wrong in so many ways for asking those types of questions. And official Boosie also went to his Instagram and shared his thoughts and opinions on what Gayle King had to say about Kobe Bryant. I think it's unfair of Gayle King and the CBS network to even include those questions in the interview, seeing as Kobe Bryant was taken from us January 26th and it hasn't even been a full 3 weeks yet. I feel like people are not even letting his spirit rest. It's like Gayle King and Oprah are looking at Kobe Bryant as more of a trending topic than a friend. It was just so unprofessional in so many ways, you guys. And you would think, it being Oprah and Gayle King, that they would have so much more respect for the Black community during Black History Month. Snoop Dogg and official Boosie and a whole bunch of other fans and supporters of Kobe Bryant all been on Twitter all day, you guys, dragging this woman, because I really don't even understand myself why she did that. But fans and supporters seem to think that Gayle King and Oprah seem to go after certain stories without class, but ignore the stories involving their Hollywood friends, such as Harvey Weinstein and a few other people. You bring up something about Kobe right after his death for ratings or relevance, and Kobe Bryant has passed away and journalists lack class. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below, you guys, and let me know if you think the same thing. And even if you don't think the same thing, still leave your thoughts and opinions down below and let me know how y'all feel. People are saying because Gayle King and Oprah are best friends, then they do not fall far from one another. Fans and supporters are saying that Oprah has been hanging around Harvey Weinstein, but recently just got Gayle King in cahoots with him as well. I'm hearing that fans and supporters believe that Gayle King or Oprah won't pursue the Harvey Weinstein situation because they know and was a part of something that he allegedly had going on, maybe, and don't want to touch on the situation because they don't want their own skeletons coming out the closet. Well, we know Snoop Dogg has been a Kobe Bryant fan for the longest, so let's tune in and see what Snoop Dogg had to say about Gayle King, and then we'll tune into the rest of the clips.
Gayle King, out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming after fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumbass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one?
Y'all, I was so weak at the fact that Snoop Dogg had asked us if it was okay. Like, he could hear us saying, yeah.
Funky dog head bitch. How dare you try to tarnish my motherfucking homeboy's reputation, punk motherfucker. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
Gayle King, why the f would you ask some shit like that? I don't give a who friend it is. I don't give a she can Obama. Why the f would you do something like that? Why would you do that to your people? You know what people going through, right? Why would you ask a question like that, trying to tarnish somebody's image? You do that to your own Black people. You sad. I'm finna fire your ass up. You sad, bro. People be talking, black people need to stop and trying to hurt black people for success. It's all the reason you ask that shit for, to get your numbers up. Give a you can too.
Well, okay. If you guys have not heard about that interview, seen it, or watched it, I have a small clip for you coming right up next.
It's been said that his legacy is complicated because of
charge, which was dismissed in 2003, 2004.
Is it complicated for you as a woman?
It's not complicated for me at all. Kobe's not the kind of guy, never been. He was never like that. Have ever seen him being the kind of person to violate a woman or be aggressive in that way. That's just not the person that I know.
But Lisa, you wouldn't see it though. 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 As his friend, you wouldn't see it.
The only thing, you guys, I'm having a hard time understanding is, like, why does she have to be so adamant about it if you can clearly tell that you're making this person uncomfortable by speaking on a deceased person in this way when you know that they're no longer here with us? Like, okay, so I answered your question. Can we change the subject? But I understood what Kobe's friend was saying. And the typical person with common sense would expect that the conversation would change subjects. But instead, Gayle King did the total opposite, you guys.
As his friend, you wouldn't see it.
And that's possible. Mm-hmm. I just don't believe that.
And I'm not saying things didn't happen. I just don't believe that things didn't happen with force.
Is it even a fair question to talk about it, considering he's no longer with us and that it was resolved? Or is it really part of his history?
It's so crazy, you guys, because even when the media understands and sees that you're uncomfortable and you're not really there with talking about what they want to talk about. I mean, yes, an interview, and I'm here with talking with you about Kobe. But at the same time, why do you really have to bring up the fact that his allegations that were dismissed when it was just so many things wrong with the whole allegation period? I read a little bit about it, but I didn't think that it was too much worth mentioning. But anyway, here's what Gayle King had to say in response to backlash that she received on Twitter for tarnishing Kobe Bryant's legacy.
Up reading the comments about the interview I did with Lisa Leslie about Kobe Bryant. And I know that if I had only seen the clip that you saw, I'd be extremely angry with me too. I am mortified, I'm embarrassed, and I am very angry. Unbeknownst to me, my network put up a clip from a very wide-ranging interview, totally taken out of context, and when you see it that way, it's very jarring. It's jarring to me. I didn't even know anything about it. I started getting calls. What the hell are you doing? Why did you say this? What is happening? I did not know what people are talking about. So I've been told, or I've been advised, to say nothing. Just let it go. People will drag you. People will troll you. It'll be over in a couple of days. But that's not good enough for me, because I really want people to understand what happened here and how I'm feeling about it. I reached out to Lisa because I know that she's a longtime friend of Kobe's, to talk about his legacy and their friendship. We had a really wide-ranging interview, talked about many things. His career, his passion, his sense of humor, the way he was mentoring other people, how he was starting his next chapter. It was wide-ranging. And yes, we talked about that court case, because that court case has also come up. And I wanted to get Lisa's take on it as a friend who knew him well, what she thought, where that should stand. And I thought I
just wanted to slow this moment down and tell y'all that while I was editing this video, I started thinking to myself, why do Gayle got these glasses on in this room that's full of light? And then I was saying to myself said, I was like, the walls is yellow. That's clearly her thinking room where she go to think when she knows she done fucked up. Because y'all heard when she even began this live, she tried to blame it on the network. I mean, I'm just saying she looked high as hell, but maybe it's just me.
It was very powerful when she looked me in the eye as a member of the media to say it's time for the media to leave it alone and to back off. During the course of the interview, I asked follow-up questions because I wanted to make sure that her position and perspective were very clear. And at the end, when she said it's time to leave it alone, as I said, I thought that was powerful. And I insisted that part be in the interview because I thought that it put a nice button on that part of the conversation. When the interview aired, we got a great reaction to it. I talked to Lisa last night. I believe that Lisa was okay with the interview. And I felt really good about the interview, really good about the interview. So for the network to take the most salacious part when taken out of context and put it up online for people who didn't see the whole interview is very upsetting to me, and that's something I'm going to have to deal with them. And there will be a very intense discussion about that. I also want to say this. I have been with Kobe Bryant on many social occasions. He was very kind and very warm to me, and I felt that we had a friendly relationship. I too am mourning his loss, just like everybody else. I still am shocked by it. It's tragic and untimely, and the last thing I would want to do is disparage him at this particular time. And I hope people understand that. And that's why I'm taking this time to speak to you directly. I've never done one of these before. I've never done one of these before, but this was so important to me that I felt I had to say something. I don't want to sit up on a set and read a prepared remark. I wanted you to hear exactly where I'm coming from and how I'm feeling, and to let everybody know that no disrespect intended. And now I've got to go to work. I thank you for listening.
So long, sleeping from sofa to sofa. Now I'ma step on these little bitty bitches. Here's some brand new Gucci low, some Gucci walking on. I got tired of eating Big Mama's chicken. Now it's business when I want it.